In this video, we're going to be learning about hexadecimal numbers and also how to convert decimal numbers into hexadecimal and hexadecimal numbers into decimal numbers. If you don't have any idea about decimal numbers, watch the other video about binary and decimal numbers. The link is given in the description. So let's talk about hexadecimal numbers now. Well, hexadecimal numbers represents a number system which is based on 16 numbers, that is from 0 to 15. So just like we learned in the other video that decimal numbers have 10 digits from 0 to 9. So 0 is counted. And in the hexadecimal we have 16. Let's just write them: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then after 10 we do not write 10. You see, we are having digits. So let's say there is a number like 3F5. So now here I'm having F. That is a digit. Now if I write 3 and then I write, let's say, 15 and 5, so no one is going to consider 15 as a single digit. That's why. After 9, then we have 10. So I'm going to just write small 10, and then instead of 10 I'm going to write capital A. Then for 11 we have B. For 12 we have C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and then 15 is F. So these are the 16 digits of hexadecimal number system. Base 16 number system also. Right now let's look at the conversion. That's the objective of the video, to learn conversion. So here are some questions. Convert the given decimal numbers into its hexadecimal equivalent. Pretty easy. 22. Just like in the last video, we learned how to convert decimal into binary, binary into decimal, and we used the grid method for converting decimals to binary. Now again, I'm going to use the grid method for converting decimal to hexadecimal. So for binary, if you remember, we used the number 2. Now for hexadecimal, I'm going to be using 16. So 16 times 1 is 16, and 16 times 2 is 32. So 32 is bigger than 22. That's why what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do it by 1. So if I do it by 1, it's 22. 32 is obviously bigger. That's why I didn't do it by 2. So it's 22, and I did 16 times 1, which is 16. So we got a remainder, and the remainder is 4 into 6. We got a 6 remainder. And that's it. We got a 1 in here, so that means we can't go further. So 1 and 6. Just take those two digits. That's the answer. Now it's not 16, it's just 1 6. Hexadecimal code. Alright, then you can take the bigger numbers as well. I just did it. Just at 22. You can take 240, 193, whatever. Let me just show you 240. For you to not think that I just picked the easiest one and did it quickly. So same method. You just pick 240 and you divide it by 16, and then after dividing it by 16, what you do is you write the remainder. So now that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide 240 by 16. So 240 divided by 16 gives us 15. So 16 times 15 is 240. 16 times 15 gives us 0 remainder. Now this 15 is less than 16, so that means we can't go further, and that's it, we are done. So 15 and 0. Now remember, I cannot write 15, so for 15 there is F. So now I'm gonna write F0, F and 0. That's the hexadecimal form of 200. Now pause the video and practice the rest of the questions. Right, now let's move on to the next one, which is convert the given hexadecimal to its decimal equivalent. That's also easy. So the first question is B8. As we are dealing with hexadecimal, so base 16 numbers, take each and every digit and times it by 16. If you remember the binary numbers, we multiplied each and every binary digit by 2 and then added the digits. So here I'm gonna multiply it by 16, and then I'm gonna start with the last number and start giving them powers. So 0 and 1, we always start with 0. Now 16 power 1 is obviously 16, and here it's B, so I'm gonna also replace B by, so 10 is A and then 11 is B, so here I'm gonna write 11. So 11 times 16, let's just do that quickly, which is 176, plus anything to the power 0 is 1, and then 1 times 8 is 8. Add them both, that's gonna give us 184. That's the answer. And that's how we do it. It's very easy. Pause the video and practice the rest of the questions. Well done. That'll be all for this video. Thank you very much.